Hi, and welcome to YOW Canada. Using new programs to manage your employees' training can be overwhelming when you're not sure how it works. We're here to help. In this series, we'll be going through the topics of learners to make it easier for you to navigate your course administration account. To help us in this process, we'll continue to use our new client account for Acme Limited's new company division, Acme Cleaning Services. In this video, we will be discussing the following topics: learners and their statuses, how to activate learners, editing learners, how to email a training notification to a specific learner or send a reminder to everyone, groups, and how to download your reports. There are 4 statuses associated to learners. When activating courses, they receive the status of registered. This means they've been registered for training but haven't started their course. When in this status, course administrators or employees at YOW Canada can update the name to someone else or reset the course if no longer needed. The second status course administrators see in their account is in progress. This is when learners have logged in and started their course. This could be a few slides in to a few chapters in, but haven't completed the course yet. Pro tip, you can view their progress in the course when you click on the in progress status in the registered table and see what chapter and slide they're on, as well as what questions they answered correctly or incorrectly. The third status associated to learners is certified. This means that the learner has successfully completed their training. Course administrators can click on their certified status to view, print, email, and/or download the learner's certificate. As the administrator, you also receive a copy of the certificate automatically by email. This will be attached as a PDF and will include their wallet certificates as well as a wall certificate. The fourth and final status associated to learners is expired. You can find these learners in the expired or due for retraining table. Course administrators can decide whether to re-register a learner for training or to delete them from the account. To re-register a learner for training, find their name in the expired or due for retraining section at the bottom of your account. You will then need to click on the checkbox next to the expired learner's name and press the Submit button. Don't forget to make sure that the selected learners drop-down is set to re-register. From here, this will bring you to the Re-Register a Trainee page. This page provides you with more information about re-registration. If you have prepaid courses in your account, you can choose to re-register a learner using one of these courses or choose to proceed with a new order for them. If not, the system will ask you to submit your request and bring you to the checkout page where you can either check out with your current cart or add more courses by clicking on Continue Shopping. If course administrators choose to use their prepaid courses, they will see an option for sending the training notification directly on this page. They can either choose to email the logins to themselves, the employee in question, the secondary email on the account, or the group email assigned to the employee. Mark is ready to register his learners for training. To activate learners, Mark logs into his course administration account and finds the purchased courses in his pre-registered table. In our previous video, we showed you how Mark purchased the WMIS 2015 and Ontario Health and Safety Awareness courses. You can always review the video if you're unsure on how to purchase and to find general features of the account. Course administrators can view the courses they've purchased and the remaining available courses directly from this table. Mark clicks on Activate a WMIS course, and this brings him to the Register a Trainee page. From here, he can enter the learner's first and last name and their email address. Please note that entering an email address is optional. Once Mark clicks on Register, a unique username is created for the learner, and the training notification is emailed to both the course administrator and the learner, if an email was provided. After clicking on Register, Mark has the option of returning to the course administration page or to log into the course. Once courses have been activated, you can find the search function and filter functions to sort your learners. You can also find your administrative username and password by clicking on Admin Password under your registered learners. Uh-oh, it seems that Mark made a spelling mistake when typing out his employee's name. Course administrators can correct a misspelled name or email address directly from their account, provided that the learner has not started their training. meaning they are still showing as registered. To correct the name or email address, Mark clicks on the employee's name. You will see that their name is hyperlinked in blue. And this brings him to the Edit the Trainee's Details page. From here, Mark makes the necessary corrections and clicks on Update. Attention! If the name has been corrected, the username will change. But not to worry, both the course administrator and the learner, if the email was added, will be emailed the updated username. However, if the learner in question is showing as in progress or has since certified, course administrators will need to contact YOW Canada in order to correct the name. You can reach us Monday to Friday from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time by calling 1-866-688-2845 or emailing us at info@yowcanada.com. Some time has passed, and Mark notices that he registered an employee that did not require the training. Course administrators can reset registered courses directly from their account. Mark clicks on the blue hyperlinked name, and this brings him to the Edit the Trainee's Details page. From here, Mark clicks the Reset button at the bottom left-hand side of the page. This removes the name on that assigned course, renders that old username inactive, and adds the course into his pre-registered table. Remember, pre-registered courses do not expire and are automatically updated when there are changes to legislation or the course itself. When learners are registered for training, course administrators have the option of adding the learner's email address. This allows them to send the learners their training notification directly and allows employees to start their training when received. If a learner loses or deletes their training notification by accident, course administrators can email their learners their training notifications. In this instance, Mark would like to email the training notification for his employee, John, who accidentally deleted his training notification. Mark has two options. He can send his employee his training notification by clicking on John's registered name, hyperlinked in blue, and from the Edit the Trainee's Details page, Mark can confirm John's email and click on Update. The other option is to click on his status, in this case registered, and this will bring him to the course progress page. From here, Mark sees his employee's email address in the text box next to email. He clicks on Send Login Information, and this sends the training notification to John. Mark can also decide to send the training notification to another email, perhaps to John's supervisor, or John's personal email address if more convenient. Course administrators also have the option of sending all their employees their training notifications. Clicking on Send Notifications in the Course Administration menu, Mark can select if he wants to send training notifications for all the courses in his account, in this case for both the WHMIS and OHSA courses, or only a certain course, so for example, the WHMIS course. Mark can select whether he wants to send courses that are registered or in progress, or both. He can choose to send the training notifications for those who were registered between certain dates, and finally, he can choose whether he wants to CC or carbon copy himself on the notifications. Once ready, he clicks on Send Email Notifications. The notifications results will appear notifying Mark of the emails sent and whether they were successful or not. Once learners receive their email training notification, they can follow the link that's found in that email to log in and complete the training, or go directly to our website and click on Login in the top right corner of our main page. Learners will need to log in on the left-hand side, where it says Log into your course. Created by our system, learners only need their unique username to log in and complete the training. Some of our courses are offered in both English and French, and learners have the opportunity of choosing their preferred language when they first log into the course. Language can also be changed once logged into the course via the main menu. You can find available courses directly on our website, www.yowcanada.com, in the Courses tab. Learners and course administrators can email or call YOW Canada Monday through Friday from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Eastern Time with any questions or if technical issues arise. Our next topic is groups. Course administrators have the option of creating groups to make it easy to sort, display, and manage their learners, whether that is by job type, by department, etc. In this case, Mark wants to create groups to help sort between his full-time and part-time employees. Mark clicks on the Edit Groups button found in the Course Administration menu. From here, he adds the group name and group email if required, and clicks on Add Group. Pro tip: course administrators can choose whether they want to inherit the certificate information from the administrator or have unique information for them. This is mainly used if there are different departments or locations that require different company names or addresses. Administrators will be able to add the information when selecting the radio button and clicking on Update once the information has been entered. Learners can be added to a group at the time of registration or can be added directly from your account by selecting the checkbox next to the learner's name, then selecting the group from the Add to Group drop-down menu at the bottom left-hand corner of the registered trainee table. Two groups can be merged by setting the second group's name to the same as the first group. Then, when you click on Update, all the learners in Group 2 will be placed in Group 1. For example, Mark could merge his full-time and part-time group by changing the name of either group to either full or part-time. Group administrators can also delete groups if they no longer need them. Simply click on Edit Groups in your Course Administration menu and click on the Delete Group button found on the right-hand side of the group. To conclude today's video, we'll be talking about training reports. Course administrators can download training reports to see a list of all their learners and their training statuses. In this case, Mark wants to download a report of his account in order to help manage the training in his internal managing system. Mark clicks on Training Report from the Course Administration menu. This brings him to the Training Report page, allowing him to select the training status of the learners he wants to include in the report. This includes registered trainees, trainees who are in progress, certified trainees, expired trainees, as well as inactive trainees. He can also select which report fields he'd like to include. This includes the employee ID, registration date, certification date, expiry date, first and last name, email, group ID, course status, username, and final score. When Mark has selected what he'd like to enter, he clicks on Create Report. This brings him to a page where he clicks on Download Your Report, and this downloads the report as a Microsoft Excel CSV, delimited file. Mark can now sort the report and filter the data as needed. And that concludes our second video on how to use your course administration account. If you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our YouTube channel.